Hey folks, I'm Lonnie Johnson. Welcome back to my channel. I have a Gravely 152Z right here behind me I'm going to be working on. I'm going to change the pulley on the deck. So stick around and I'll show you how that's done. Back with the Gravely, got the 52-inch deck. I have a pulley I have to replace. First thing I'm going to do is go down here underneath this plate. And I've already taken off the PTO belt. And I need to change this pulley out right here because it's making a lot of noise. And the easiest way to get it off is to go down underneath here and grab this spring right here and just pull it out. And just lay it down. Careful not to pinch your fingers if you don't have no gloves on. Then you can go down here and pull this out of the way. Push this belt down. Lift this pulley up a little bit and just slide it over top of your belt. Now remember, this has got two pulleys on it. So this goes on the bottom pulley over here. So go ahead and take it off of the outside pulley first. And get it out of the way. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it just to get it out of my way. First I'm going to show you what this pulley sounds like. It's really noisy. The bearings are going out. It's better to go ahead and change it now because if it does fail, it's going to burn up your belt and maybe even tear something else up. You never know. So now what you want to do is you want to go to the front of the tractor and you want to take off that nut right there. It should be a 3/4 inch nut. Now when you're taking it off, be careful because it's got a spring on it right here. It's going to be pushing this nut up. There's the nut. You also got a washer right there. I don't know if you can see it. And now there's a little sleeve there. That's the sleeve. Okay. This should come right out now. As you can see, it's got nylon bushings in it on the top and the bottom. Now I can go over here, I can take this pulley off and put the new pulley on. And here there's also a washer. Don't lose that washer. This is the bolt that dropped out the bottom. Here's the old pulley. Here's the new pulley. Now what I'll go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and put this pulley where this one is. And you can hear the difference here. I'll show you what the other one sounds like once I get it on. Now I'll go ahead and take this nut off, remove this spring. Now I'll go ahead and remove this nut. Remove this bolt. Okay, the bracket's got 3 holes. We're going to use this hole here. That's the hole that the pulley is mounted to. I'm going to go ahead, take the pulley, and notice it has like a built-in spacer right here. Now you're going to go ahead and put your bolt and your washer through the pulley. Now we can turn it over. We'll go ahead and stick a nut on the end of that. Okay, that's tight. I'm sure there's a spec for that. I don't know what it is, but I got it on there really tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the spring on it. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the nut back on to hold the spring in place. Okay, now I need this spring to be mobile, so when I hook the spring back up, so it'll tension my belt. So don't tighten it down super tight because this nut will not come back off. Okay, now this is the new pulley. Okay, I put everything together so I wouldn't lose it because it took a couple days for the pulley to come in. So now I'll go ahead and take it apart and show you how it goes back together. Okay, you can see the wear on this washer, but this goes right there. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and push this bolt. Okay, there's the bolt sticking up through the washer. Now since I'm doing this by myself, I had to take an O-ring and I actually put it on the bolt to keep the bolt from falling back down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this spacer right here. That spacer is more like a sleeve. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this on just like this. Go in here. This will go on the sleeve. That O-ring's not going to hurt anything once I tighten it all up. Now I'm going to put this spring on there. I'm going to put this washer on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and push this nut on there because you'll have to compress the spring when you put this on. Now I'll go ahead and tighten it down. Okay, I got it nice and tight. And we'll go ahead and put the belt on. It will go on this bottom pulley. Now it's got to go underneath this. Just lift up on this a little bit. You can get the belt under there and just slide it on. Now all we got to do is take and put tension on this spring to pull that back. And I should be able to do it with my hand. This is the brace where the spring has got to attach. So I'm going to grab it and pull it. Make sure all my belt connections are around the pulleys. You can take a pair of pliers or vice grips and pull this. But I can get it by hand because it's not that tough, I don't think. And now there's the pulley it's on. There's the belt. Here's the belt. It's on the pulleys. Now I'll go ahead and hook the main belt up. This is the new belt for this 52-inch cut. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to feed it through right there. Okay, as you can see, the belt came back through the back. I'm going to take and bring it over the rear end there, and I'm going to put it around that pulley right there. But there's two bars right there it's got to come over top of, as you can see. And then make sure it goes around the bottom of that pulley. Now we'll go back up to the front of the deck. Now what you want to do, you want to come around here, take this belt, and you want to take it around this tensioner pulley right here. Then you want to take it, put it around this pulley right here. Now you got it around all the pulleys. Now this here, I'm going to pull that one at a time and hook them up to the place where they're supposed to go and put tension on the belt. But I'm going to make sure my back belt is still on the pulley before I do that. Okay, my back belt looks good. Three front belts look good. I'm going to take these springs right here and pull them and try and get them one at a time into these holes. Probably better to do this with a pair of pliers or with a pair of vice grips. There's one. There's the other. Now these springs are tough. Don't get me wrong, they are tough. Okay, the belt's on. Everything looks good. Now I'll go ahead and throw this safety cover on. Now I'll go ahead and throw the nuts on it. That takes care of it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks for watching.